Hello and welcome to another Okay, let's try this again. Welcome to another art video by Jan. I wanted to start with a question. What is your definition of art? Do you see art purely as putting paint to a canvas or drawing on a piece of paper? Do you recognise graphic art as being real, in inverted commas, art? I count myself very lucky to be able to produce art on a canvas or on any other thing. Can't think of the word. But I also love to do graphic art. And this is what I want this video to be about. I want to explain to you how I've produced some of my images using my own art as a source. Now, I keep calling it graphic art, but the real definition of it is digital art. I love to work with digital software where I can marry my original mixed media art with digital imagery. I adore doing that, and there's so much scope for doing that, and being able to use my own artwork as a source is very important to me. This image here is a great example of how I can marry the two together. Inside the drop there is a piece of my artwork, and that means that nobody can imitate it. As an artist who has work online, it's very important to copyright your work. Even when I'm exhibiting, I still have to sign it. So it's very, very important to copyright your work. If you put it on websites, make sure that you've always signed it. It's a real issue, and it's not just for artists, it's for writers, it's for anybody that produces something, anybody that creates something. The fear of having your work stolen is a real fear, and that's one of the reasons why I use my own artwork as a source for my graphic designing or my digital art, because then I know nobody, from the ground upwards, that work is all mine, so nobody can replicate it. In this technological world, we're used to seeing wonderful digital imagery, but do we actually look at it as being art? I've been in art forums and seen how traditional artists, that's what they call themselves, or fine art artists, do have a certain snobbery towards digital art. Is that fair? In my opinion, nope. A big fat zero. No. Now, some of my artwork is all digital, as is this piece with the flowers. Completely and utterly digital. I didn't pick up a paintbrush to produce this, but it took me hours to produce. And it's the same with this one. I love Kandinsky. He's one of my favourite artists. I love the geometric shapes, but I also love Floriana and cats. So, once again, I sat down at the computer and I created this. And a little photo manipulation never hurt anyone. Here's a little video I did years ago, and I wrote some words underneath it. Push the boundaries and strive for creative perfection. Do we ever get it? Actually, I'd say sometimes, yes. Yes, I do. I never finish a piece and think, oh, I wish I'd done that to it. I'm always happy with the final piece. These promos I've done years ago for my artwork. I bet you're thinking, oh God, it's just a long advert. No, it isn't. It just saves me having to look through the many folders I've got of art. I've just got so much. It's a great example of what you can do once you download your art onto software. Do you know what, guys? I can't speak today. It's all going horribly wrong. I wanted to explain how I did things, how I achieved certain imagery, how I did this, that and the other, and I can't talk. I've got the inspiration for this when I was at work in the schools, and I had that apple for my lunch. So I just took a photo of it and then created different imagery with it. I thought it was wonderful. Sometimes you just see something and the camera is a brilliant eye. I use it all the time. Here's another image. I did a couple of these of a beach. I was thinking like a tropical beach. Again, not one time did I pick up the paintbrush, but it came out wonderfully the way I wanted it to. So, yeah, that's that really. I must learn, don't do voiceovers if you've got a muddled brain, because I think I'm getting tired, guys. So anyway, that's that's the story of this picture. So it looks good, doesn't it? What do you reckon? I had the stupid notion that I could possibly do something that was remotely interesting to people and talk about my art, and I just completely fluffed it. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I like to use my art as a tool to motivate people and to help them realise that they're not on their own, especially with their mental health. And the next piece is for them. Okay, I'm going to stop now and say farewell, say goodbye, until the next one. I hope you enjoyed this. It's been a while since I'd done an art video, and I just thought it's time. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a like to the video, and like, share and subscribe to Jan's Reviews or Jan's Art, whatever you like. The main thing is, take care of yourselves out there. It's a rotten old world, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.